Welcome back, guys, to the Shukan and My Talks podcast. And today we're going to be simping extra hard on Attack on Titan. And joining me today is our lovely co-host. Introduce yourself.
Lovely co-host. Okay. Hey guys,
Yeah.
this is Race. This I'm here.
So if you guys are really into simping, let's be honest, 90% of the internet is just simps. We'll be simping about and discussing about Attack on Titan, and we'll be going in depth about it. We are like the intellectuals of Attack on Titan, I suppose.
Yeah, that is true. We just talk day and night about it when the chapters come out. We have been talking for like how much time has it been since the last chapter came out?
It's been like I don't know, like 24 hours more than 24 hours.
Yeah, damn. Like this is the first time that we have not discussed about it among each other and kept it for the podcast. So yeah.
So all of the thoughts about the chapter are going to be brand new and fresh. So
Yep.
and also the new chapter revealed how much of a simp Eren is. I would say it is probably the biggest simp move in all of manga history.
In manga, anime, you name it, man. Like it was too much. I could not believe that he we will talk about that later. So yeah, before we address that elephant in the room, as you may say, we have to talk about the new amazing fall season anime that have come out, man. Like damn, the new fall season anime is just looking so good after each week. And this week we have Moriarty the Patriot, Akudama Drive. Okay, those two are the most notable ones, I guess. And among the others, Talentless Nana, and also we have Ikebukuro. Yeah, we can talk about that if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and obviously Noblesse.
Noblesse. Yeah, we have to talk about that. Like it was a dick move, but yeah, we will still talk about it. Okay, so should we start with Moriarty the Patriot?
Yeah, obviously. You take it away.
Yeah, because I have to start with this because I have seen Sherlock, and Chrono has not seen Sherlock, I guess. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've seen like 30 episodes of the first episode. That's it.
30 minutes of the first episode. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, each episode of Sherlock is like 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, it's like a small movie.
It is easily one of my favorite web series and TV shows of all time. And damn, like, of course, if you're familiar with Sherlock, you know that Moriarty is like the main antagonist of Sherlock. He's like the one who just sims after Sherlock and stuff. We are saying simp too much. I will drop this.
So he's like the Sasuke of Sherlock Holmes.
No, you cannot say that, I guess. Like he's just a really evil person, but in a very professional way. Like just how like they show in the anime, right? In the first episode, like he's a crime consultant. So what happens is like there are people like take it for example, there are gangs who want to commit a crime. Like take it like there it can be anyone. It can be a normal person. He can like confront Moriarty to understand like how can this crime be carried out in a good way, and so that he like doesn't get caught or something. Actually, it is much more cooler than how I'm describing it because like damn, Moriarty is an amazing antagonist in the series.
Okay,
in the Sherlock series, I'm saying.
Wait, so who is Albert and all his assistant? Like, are they like good guys, or like are they also helping Moriarty even though he's doing evil?
No, I haven't seen Albert and the other guy. What was his name again? Yeah, it is his brother, right? Yeah, it is his brother.
I think so.
No, they don't exist in Sherlock actually.
Okay.
Actually, in Sherlock, like I'm most interested in this series, like because this is honestly one of the top anime this season for me. I don't know about you because like okay because yep, okay, I was starting to do it. like seriously, like I might put it above Jujutsu Kaisen because I am most like honestly in the Sherlock series, his character is just crazy, you know. Like how do I put it? Like
so like wait, so like from the first episode, what I gather is he's like Kira, basically, like he's not evil, he's not good, but he's doing some sort of justice towards people like who want vengeance, all those sort of things, right?
Yeah, but that thing is not exactly in Sherlock. Like,
Okay.
I guess he's like an anarchist. He's just goes against the big guys.
Law.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's how it happens in Sherlock. But yeah, he's like really crazy in Sherlock. He's just been portrayed as a really crazy person, and
Okay.
yeah. So I'm like, I want to see that crazy side of Moriarty in this anime. Like that
Yeah,
will be
like
so interesting to see.
yeah, when they apprehended the criminal of this episode, and when Moriarty opened the door, and we see like those red eyes shining in the dark, it was so like it felt so
Yeah,
devilish.
yep, he's a devilish man. See, like even in the TV series, like he's just like he's a charisma, like a very evil charisma. Like you
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be like every time he comes on the screen, you will be afraid of him in a very
okay,
weird way. In a very weird way, actually, because he's like gross in a way, but he's
yeah,
very professionally gross. I just love that guy in the Sherlock series. Like he just
okay,
like him and Benedict Sherlock. That is,
yeah,
they both like increase the charm of the series even more. Of course, there is Watson too. So, oh yeah,
yeah.
I wondered if we will see Sherlock in this series, right?
I don't know about that. Also, the thing is, the first 13 episodes will like continue, and the next 13 episodes will continue in April of next year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then it is a season 2. That's
No,
it.
like it's like part two, like part one and part two,
I
like every other
I
anime
I
right
have
now.
I have really never been able to understand why do you have to do a part 2? Like why cannot it not be a like season 4 or something, season 2
Yeah,
or something,
yeah,
just like how
yeah,
Attack
like
on Titan did it, right?
yeah. Attack on Titan started the trend accidentally, and now everybody's following that
It
pattern.
doesn't make sense, man. Like season 3 part 1, season 3 part 2. Why not season 3, season 4? Why
Yeah,
why 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 would you do that? Like how does it make sense?
yeah, like
Okay, I really
we can't
don't
even
get it.
say anything about.
Like
Yeah,
seriously, like season 3 part 2 came out what after 6 months?
yeah. After 6 months of delay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Let's see. If it is 26 episodes, then I would have wished it continued. And yeah, it is also by Production IG, right?
Yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
reason why all the sceneries and animation was so good.
Yeah, that's also really good plus point.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and also the thing is, I think this is written. No, it's Akura Matter. Yeah, yeah. Continue.
yeah.
Yeah, like I was about to say that this series was written by Danganronpa creator, but it is Akura Matter.
Gangantropa.
No, that
Oh,
Danganronpa.
yeah.
It
Okay, so
has
you
three seasons, right?
yeah. So it is like the written by the writer of Akudamat, right?
No. Akudama Drive has the same writer as Danganronpa anime and the
Oh,
and the
okay,
games.
okay. Got it.
And yeah, like Akudama Drive doesn't have a manga or a light novel or anything like that. It's an anime.
Yeah. Does Moriarty have an epilogue?
I'm not sure. I don't think it does. I think it's adapted from a novel.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's an original. It should be an original.
Yeah, could be.
Let's see. Yeah, like we
Yeah,
have seen, we saw the episode like 3 hours ago, and now we are talking about it.
yeah. And speaking about Akudama Drive, I think aside from Moriarty, Jujutsu Kaisen, and all this hype new anime stuff, I think Akudama Drive
Yeah,
was the most surprise.
yeah. In terms of animation and yeah, and also how do I put?
The
Like
plot.
it is. We will see about the plot. We cannot judge from the first episode. Like,
Wait. Have you seen this anime called Psychopaths?
yeah, almost
Yeah,
a
like
little bit.
yeah, like these anime have like that similar system, like a futuristic, like police, like
Yeah, yeah.
all of the justice and criminal system is controlled by robots and all this stuff.
Yeah,
So,
like they are the like crime fighters, like the ones who
yeah,
get dispatched with the police to do the dirty
yeah,
work. Like
yeah,
here, I guess they are called Akudama. I don't know.
yeah. I guess
I guess I don't. I wonder what Akudama really means.
like
Like S
Aku
rank
means like
Akudama.
evil in Japanese. I don't know what Dama means. I'm not sure.
Tama, I guess. Yeah, guess so.
Yeah,
Like
and like the animation was really surprising because it was by period. The studio which
yeah,
did Bleach, Naruto, Black
I
Clover.
really did not expect that, man. Like how can such an like they really topped their animation. Like I haven't seen anything this good done by Period, to be honest.
Yeah, like if I'm being honest, I almost thought this was Madhouse because it looked very reminiscent to like Madhouse stuff, like No
Yeah,
Game No
and
Life, all those stuff.
yeah, and man, the like character designs on this.
Yeah, they're so cool, and also the transitions when they introduced
Yeah,
the
that was something new.
characters. Yeah,
That
it
was
was
something
so
new as
cool.
well. Yep. And also, at some points, like I was really hyped by the OST. Like,
Yeah,
I think like among all the new seasonal anime, I think this is the only one that made me like notice the OST really well. Even in
yeah, like the
Moriarty,
OST was like really unique and cool.
yeah, like it was at cool at some points. At some points, it was repetitive, but it was
Yeah.
like at some points it really like got you hyped up for the scene.
Yeah,
And even in
yeah.
Moriarty, it is like the same OST is playing for like 10-30 minutes. 10, 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
like I did not notice it actually. I only noticed one OST and it was like playing the whole time. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
like yeah. So far, this season of anime has been pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, seriously though, it has been like I've never had so many things to like have to catch up on. Like I don't know if I can. Like
Yeah, same honestly.
like, how can we like catch up on so many anime and make a podcast about so
Like,
many of them?
I would say considering all the ongoing animes, we have like 10 good animes like are must watch on this season.
10 good anime, even 10 are too much for me, man.
Yeah.
I think okay, what are you going to continue with in this season?
I would say Jujutsu Kaisen, Haikyuu,
Yeah,
Moriarty
not
definitely, and Dragon
don't
Quest.
talk
I
about the
think
like sequels, just the
Okay,
new
okay.
seasonal anime.
Okay, so I would say obviously Jujutsu Kaisen. I
Yeah.
would say Moriarty and Akumatara and Dragon Quest. These four are like my top of the new season, I would say.
Yeah. See, I guess mine is the same, I guess. Because you heard about that news, right? About Higurashi.
Yeah. Dude, that
Yeah.
was so bullshit. Like, why would they
Like,
do that?
why-
Like, they announced it was a remake like months ago, and now all of a sudden they announced
Yeah.
it's a sequel to the existing anime. Like,
Yeah,
it's such a middle finger to the existing fans and new fans.
Yeah, that is like a disrespect to the series as well. Like they should have like said that it is like a soft remake in a way.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how they should have put it. Like, but it
But,
honestly
like-
did feel like a first episode.
Yeah.
I don't-
And also the thing is, I don't think any anime like which is like announced like in this way was like turned out to be a sequel instead of a remake. I don't think any other anime did this thing.
Yeah,
Like
that is true.
even with Steins Gate Zero and Fate, we know they're like alternate timelines or like alternate routes
Yeah.
to the visual novel and stuff like that. But here, nobody expected it to be like a new version of the Higurashi anime. So
Yeah, but it
That-
doesn't really matter
that
to
is
us
kinda
because we
nice.
haven't seen
Yeah.
the old one, right?
yeah, like the old one, including all the OVS and stuff, it's like 50 or 60 episodes. And like we
I
barely
don't-
have time to even watch
I
like all
don't
the
have
ongoing
that much
anime.
time. Don't have that much time, seriously.
like even for this podcast, we're like sacrificing some of our sleep schedule. So
Yeah, seriously. though.
like I
Yeah.
don't think I would continue Higurashi no matter what, unless if I get enough time to rewatch the old one. Like
Yeah, I guess after we
not
retire
rewatch,
from our
watch the old
jobs.
one. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like I will not watch One Piece even after I retire from my job or something. But yeah, I
Yeah,
will watch some other trash taste or some trash taste stuff, like
yeah,
something that I would not pick up now
yeah,
because yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I would.
So
Yep.
like aside from these three anime, I would say the other good one is Talentless Nana.
Yeah, talentless Nana. Yeah, that was really unpredictable.
Yeah, like if I'm being honest, even if you take out the first scene of Higurashi's episode, like that scene where like the character kills someone in his room or something, even if you
Yeah,
remove that scene and continue the episode like from the point where he wakes up and meets all his classmates, even if you start from
yeah,
that point, I think I enjoyed Talentless Nana's shift of the tone more than Higurashi, because Higurashi
yeah,
felt like way more childish and like old school stuff, like all the dialogue and stuff. Like all of the
yeah.
characters felt so generic.
Where we are trashing on Higurashi too much.
Yeah,
We'll get a lot of,
even that's
but
like
I
a
guess
beloved anime.
yeah, I think like they will understand the hate, like because the
Yeah,
old
like
fans know that
yeah,
it's trash. Like I
yeah,
don't know if
like
they are like disliking it.
yeah. I heard like the original anime, like it had like many issues. Like it's not a perfect adaptation.
Okay, let's see. I
Yeah,
don't know. See what
and like
happens. Oh yeah,
I would
talentless
say
Nana.
like yeah, like Talentless Nana, like it was so unpredictable. Like nobody expected the final twist.
Yeah, because even the poster, man. Like when you sent me the poster to watch this, then I was
Yeah,
thinking, okay, well, no, I don't want to watch this cheesy shit. It is probably another sugar coated My Hero Academia, like
yeah,
or something like that, or something like something harem or something. But
yeah. Like
damn,
even it even starts like My Hero Academia, where like the main character is like
like are you
sort of
serious? I
considered
thought,
useless and
yeah,
gets bullied.
what the fuck is Deku doing here? Like, we don't want another Deku. Like, why are you doing this? But still, like, it's still a time travel anime, right? Like, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tone I got. Like, I think the title of the next episode is Time Travel.
yeah. Like the tags I saw were psychological and thrillers, so I'm not sure if it's like a time travel anime or
Oh,
like
no, actually, like, the next episode's title is Time Traveler. So yeah,
oh,
I
okay.
guess I guess Nana, right?
Yeah,
Nanao-chan
yeah.
came from the future to like kill these guys.
I don't know. I don't know. Like it could also be like a ReZero case. Who knows?
ReZero case.
Yeah, like how like every time the main character dies, he comes back, right?
Yeah, it could have been, but yeah, let's see
Yeah,
how
who
it
knows?
happens. But I am interested. Like that girl looks like, what do they call them? Yandere, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Like
no.
she had a lot of yandere traits. Like she seemed like a full-blown psychopath.
Yeah, I don't think she's a psychopath, to be honest. Like she has come to kill them, but yeah,
The
we
main
don't know what.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
main character, and I think everyone else as well, because he's the
A-
one that is going to lead them.
and also the thing was like her like power, not her power, her ability to deduce that the main character is like the outcast of the entire classroom, and he holds this secret power, and like her way of thinking was just so surprising.
Yeah,
Like
she's like a detective.
yeah, like it reminded me a lot of Classroom of Elite. Like a girl
Yeah,
named Kushida is there, right? Like the blonde girl
yeah, yeah.
who also had like this soft and like bubbly
Oh yeah,
personality.
exactly.
Yeah, like
It is very reminiscent of that scene, right? When
yeah, yeah, like when
Ayano
she
Koje-kun.
reveals. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there is this. It is very much similar to that scene. Like she doesn't push him from the ledge. That's the
yep,
only
yep.
difference.
But like the thing I don't understand is who pushed her in the beginning. Like, did
Oh
she
yeah,
fake
that
it,
too.
or like is it actually a wind of gust, or like I don't know.
Yeah, that too. Right? I did not. Could it like have been like this that she's not she's not from the future, and it was not exactly a wind of gust and something that possessed her, and after that she pushed him.
Yeah, could be. Who knows? Like,
It might be
like
possible.
it's just the first episode, so we can't like predict anything else. Like they showed very little much of plot and everything.
Yeah, but that
So,
is possible,
let's see.
right? Like that's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, it's possible.
Right.
And also, like, what
Yeah.
kind of sane persons would like stand like beside the rope even after it got like cut off? Like, it's such a dangerous place to stand on the
Yeah.
cliff.
I think I would.
Yeah, you're just like a mad lad. You like simultaneously read like 5 to 6 different manga, 3 anime,
How
and a
how
suicide
does that
wish.
how how does that justify my suicide?
I don't know.
Death wish. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see. Seriously though, I'm really interested in Talentless Nana. Yeah, we did not say that as well, but I think I
Yeah.
will watch it. Like I will not like keep up with it. I will watch it after it is completed.
Yeah, I think
will-
I'll also do the same.
Yeah, and also
Okay,
for and what
yeah,
else
like
is there?
continue. Yeah, continue.
Ikebukuro, right?
I don't think it's worth mentioning.
Seriously,
I
it was so
haven't seen like
underwhelming.
nobody. Yeah, like I haven't seen nobody talked about it in Twitter or anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to talk about it too much because
And
I really
and like the
really don't
elephant of
remember
the room
anything.
of the ongoing anime is Noblesse.
Yeah, shit, man. That was
I don't think I have seen such a disastrous adaptation aside from Tokyo.
like you like seriously they did 90 chapters in one episode. How is that even?
No, like they skipped the first 90 chapters and started from the 91st chapter. It's just insane.
Okay, that is even worse.
Yeah.
How the fuck are the manhwa readers feeling right now? That is so.
Yeah, like
fucking
all
dumb.
of them are so pissed. So like the thing was
Obviously.
like 4 years ago, like an OVA was released, and the OVA
Yeah.
like showed how like the main character is there, right? Like he wears that Christian necklace thing.
Yeah.
He's basically like how should I say? He's like a vampire kind of thing, and he was sealed for like thousands or 2,000 years, and he finally woke up into the modern world. And then as soon as he
Okay.
wakes up, he stumbles across these students. He stumbles across students from the school with the red hair and everything, and like those guys take him to school and introduce everybody. And the principal of that school, his name is Frankenstein. He was the assistant of this guy 2,000 years ago. So he recognized him
damn.
that he has finally awakened. So now he's like living with him, and he's exploring the world. So
Damn,
like this entire thing happened in the first OVA.
I mean, like there are some manga series that like it makes sense that they would skip the first part, but I don't think it works with this one. Like how
See,
you
like, the
just
thing was with God of High School, before the anime started, I read like the first 5 chapters, and for the God of High School anime, they skipped the first 5 chapters and started with the 6th chapter. Even though like they skipped, it was like a good beginning place to start the anime. And even the first 5 chapters they skipped can be done in a flashback in like a minute or two, so it's not that much of a big deal. And with Tower of God, the animation was lackluster, but aside from that, it was pretty decent, I would say. But Noblesse was just straight up garbage. Even like the art and everything, it just felt so like lazy. Even though it's done by Production IG.
The OVA was very Sakuga, right?
Yeah, it was so good. The OVA is the reason why I was so excited for the Noblesse anime.
Yeah, everyone hyped it up.
Yeah, like the thing was when the main character awakened like from his coffin, that scene was like if that scene was like done properly with this new anime, it would have been like top 10 moments of all decade, I would say. It was just so badass and amazing. Yeah, it was just ruined by this new anime. I don't know why they did it.
Damn, like Crunchyroll just keeps doing it, right?
Yeah, like I don't know why. Yeah, even 13 episodes. Why 13 episodes? 24 episodes would have been like good enough.
I guess 13 episodes is like the norm right now. It is like a standard for a lot of anime. But damn, it doesn't. But still, the first episode being like this, it was so underwhelming.
I would say in terms of like adaptation, if you don't consider animation, all those things, I would say Tower of God had the best adaptation of the story.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. I really hate. It was
Yeah,
the
like
most generic thing I've ever seen.
yeah,
It is so
but the thing
predictable, man. The
was
plot.
yeah, but the thing was it had at least like an interesting element about it, like what is this tower? How was it built? Who is running this tower? All those things. Like we had so many ambiguous questions and all those things in Tower
For
of God.
for me, the only interesting thing about Tower of God was that it had Hunter x Hunter references. So many Hunter x Hunter references. There was
Yeah.
Killua, of course. They had a Killua.
Yeah, like how it starts is very reminiscent of Hunter x Hunter as well, like the very first
Yeah.
arc of Hunter x Hunter. So
Yep.
yeah, like I would say at this pace, I'm not excited for the solo leveling potential anime. If solo
Yeah.
leveling is
Same.
handled like this, I don't think I would even want an anime for it.
And there are some things that don't really need an anime adaptation. Like
Yeah,
I would
true.
say Berserk does not, like, I think Berserk fans would agree with the fact that Berserk does not need an anime adaptation. Like it
Yeah,
cannot be done, man. Like it
yeah.
is too bad to do an
Yeah,
anime
like
adaptation of an anime like that, of a manga like that.
yeah, like the thing is, since it's manga, the manga creator can put so much details like to the character designs and everything. And with
Yeah.
animation, that same kind of impact and like the execution is not like
Yeah,
how should
they
I
will.
say? It's not enough.
Yeah, they will. They will burn out on the first episode itself.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, like the only way to properly adapt Berserk would be CGI, but we already seen how that turned
Yeah,
out.
too
So
many CGI.
yeah, like we had so many movies and an anime adaptation. So
Yeah, I haven't seen the 1999 anime, but I hear it is pretty good. But I don't
yeah,
know, like it is still pretty old. So
yeah, like it's kind of surprising how like the 90s adaptation where they had like limited budget, limited resources, had a better
yeah, that
anime
is
adaptation
better.
than the current one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is so bad, the CG adaptation. You haven't seen it, of course.
I have seen
Uh,
some clips. It looks horrendous.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, but honestly, some scenes were really badass. Like there is a
Yeah.
scene where okay, spoiler alert. Okay, no, I don't think I should say this. It is a really epic scene. Like that
Okay.
scene was done really well. Okay, I cannot even talk about it. Really want to talk about it.
Okay, sure. I mean, like, even if we consider that, like, let's say there are like 10 good scenes in all of like how many episodes, 20 or 30 episodes, and like a couple of movies. So it's not a good
Yeah.
adaptation.
Yeah, man. Honestly, we need to do a Berserk episode. I really
Yeah.
want you to read Berserk as soon as you can. It is
I
so
also want to
good.
read Berserk, but I don't know. Like, I just can't get into it, no matter how much.
You know, in every fucking episode of this podcast, I will tell you to read Berserk. Maybe in every fucking episode, like, why are you not reading this masterpiece? Like, of course you will be depressed as fuck, but who cares? It is a fucking masterpiece.
See, like compared to One Piece, like if somebody gave me an option, which one should I watch or read? I would choose Berserk, but I don't think right
Yeah.
now is the right time for me to read Berserk. Like I have so much
Yeah,
other
bro.
stuff to like play, read, and like many other things to do.
Yeah, play.
So-
Yeah, you're not like me, right? I can read 4 manga at once. You can.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle that. I don't think I can even comprehend one manga I'm reading currently. So it's just not
Yeah.
worth it for me.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so I guess that's
yeah,
it.
I think that's enough of the current anime. Simp about Attack on Titan.
Yeah. So a warning for the manga people, anime onlys, that we are gonna like reveal a lot of spoilers for the latest chapters of Attack on
Yeah.
Titan. So haven't caught up with the manga, I suggest you just disconnect now from the podcast and hopefully come back when after when season 4 is airing, I guess.
Oh yeah. Also, from this point onwards, the podcast might be available on Spotify.
Yeah,
We are trying to figure it out. So if you ever like want to listen to it on Spotify, please give it a try.
Yep.
Okay, so from moving forward, it's only for the manga readers.
Yep.
Okay, so I think we should start discussing about the chapter.
Yeah, damn, man, what a chapter that was.
That chapter honestly felt like 100 pages.
Yeah, I think that was the most satisfying chapter. Like, I really felt that it will get over, like, after, when Eren and
Yeah,
Ymir come, like, that simp moment.
yeah.
Damn. Like, seriously, what is gonna do with Ymir? She's dead.
I honestly don't think we have gotten a chapter. Okay, we have 130 and 131. Okay, those were pretty good. But aside from those two, after 130, 123, like after when like rumbling started, I think this was the
Yeah.
best chapter.
Yeah, damn, I did not expect him to just, make an emergency meeting all of a sudden.
He did like a
Like,
Hunter
damn.
Hunter info drop.
Yeah, damn.
Like there were so many new reveals in this new chapter. It's just mind-blowing.
Okay, I guess let's just like do it spontaneously, like
Yeah.
like just do it serially, like what happened in the
Yeah.
initial pages as well.
Yeah.
So first we see everyone just sad over Hanji's. Obviously, that really made me emotional.
Yeah.
Like, damn, man, that's like everyone is so sad about it, even only Capone, and then we see Armin, right?
Yep.
Like when he says that I'm counting on you, like I really feel like he has really taken the pattern for being the commander.
Yeah, like I think he finally like found his resolve to potentially kill Eren as well.
Yeah, like after so many chapters in this.
Yeah, he was just
after
being
season
like a
3 part 2.
bitch.
Yeah, like he was just being a side character, like not really taking the baton.
Yeah,
But in this chapter, like,
see, I think like it was mostly because after Eren beat his ass when he revealed that like Ackerman were like programmed to love someone or some shit like that.
Yeah, the program to love the king, right?
Yeah. And like Mikasa towards Eren and Kenny towards the previous king, all the stuff.
Yeah, I was just...
Levi was towards Erwin, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone had one. So it is not exactly just the king.
Yeah.
So it is just desire to protect someone. Like that thing was really not has not been like cleared till now.
Yeah, like we don't know if it's like the proper info. Like Eren just added some few extra details to keep Mikasa and everybody out of this rumbling thing.
Yeah.
So we're not sure.
Yeah. And yeah, I really got the chills for Armin in this chapter. Like in the initial pages, like when he said, "Okay, let's discuss our plan." Man, that scene really, I just got the chills in my spine. And I wonder, like, how did they just know about that Eren's Titan looked like that?
Oh yeah, true. Like they haven't released. No, wait. When the rumbling started, they saw Eren Titan in Paradise Island.
Yeah, but it was not shown in the panel, right?
No. It was actually shown in like chapter 123 when Eren declares like the war and the rumbling thing. Mikasa and Armin saw the Armin.
Mikasa and Armin saw it.
Mikasa and Armin saw the Titan of the new Titan form of Eren, like him hanging out, all those things.
Okay, I did not know that. Like, I don't think it was like exactly shown in the chapter. Like, it was only shown in the rumbling chapter. Right?
Yeah,
it was not shown before.
Yeah, like they only showed like the outline of Eren's Titan form, not the full-blown one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did they know that he was like hanging his head and his hair at the back? Like, there was so much smoke.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying actually.
No, like I think Armin mentioned something like, I think this is just an assumption that his main body is hanging towards the front or something like that. So I think it's like an assumption by the gang. I'm not sure.
Damn, what an assumption though. But yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like all of them finally discuss about killing Eren, and like Mikasa also finally coming in terms with it. But Armin does say like we'll just talk to him first. If it doesn't pan out, then we have to kill him. Yeah,
and just how PX said that like how you blowed up the harbor without a trace.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Okay, I was like, okay, awkward moment. Why are you saying this now? Like, at least make it sugarcoat it a little. But I think it is a problem with the translation as well.
Yeah, it could be like both of us read the unofficial version. The official translation for some reason are just so bad. Like,
I don't know why they are so bad.
Like, it's even worse than the unofficial ones.
Yeah, the unofficial ones are actually really good.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they are much better than the official ones. Just like how the fan subs are much better than the original subs.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if you remember for Dragon Ball Super, in the subtitles for Kaioken, they put King Kai Fist.
Yeah, that is also. I think that was also done for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So after this, like all of them, like after they discuss, Eren pushes the emergency meeting button, and all of them teleported to that.
Okay. Before that
Titan
part, before that part, like how Levi just mentioned Z.
Yeah, like he wants to kill him by himself.
Yeah. But
the promise he made to Erwin.
Like I think a lot of things were like addressed in this chapter, like how we were initially thinking, right, that Zeke is like the key for the rumbling. So if we have to kill Zeke, like of course Levi just mentioned it straight out. Like nobody was thinking that. Like everybody was like shocked in the panel.
Yeah, like it's honestly surprising that even Armin didn't mention it.
Yeah.
Like even Reiner could have mentioned, because I think he knows about all of this stuff, right? Coordinate, how the founding works and everything.
He has been through too much. I think I guess Levi has a lot of time to think, so I think he's doing most of the thinking right now. Like he's kind of out of action right now. So
true.
Yeah. So he just dropped one of the. And he was also the highlight of the chapter, like to make it a little more funny in a way.
Yeah.
Make it a little light. Like always, it has been Hanji.
Yeah.
So this time, like.
I think like the Levi they showed in this chapter was very reminiscent to season 1 when he first met Eren. Like all the comments he threw off Eren, like I'll just kill you if you do anything, or something like that. Like I'll make sure you're punished if this room is not cleaned in like in half an hour. All those things, like like it reminded me a lot about cleaning Levi.
Yeah. Damn,
okay,
Levi,
so
it feels good to have Levi back.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, how many chapters has it been since we like seen Levi properly this much?
Yeah, and him talking this much. Yeah, how many chapters? It was 119, right, when he got blown away.
Yeah. Wow. So that's like almost what? How many chapters?
Like
14 chapters.
Yeah, damn.
Wow.
So it is like 7 anime episodes. 8, I guess.
Yeah.
8 probably.
Damn.
No. Like seriously, in 8 episodes of the anime, the rumbling is going to happen. Okay. Damn. It's been a long time. And like the really the title of the chapter really makes sense. Like how everyone.
Yeah, like when the title got leaked, both of us thought that this chapter would focus on Reiner or Armin. But as the chapter explained, like every one of the person on the airship was a sinner.
Yeah, everyone is.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Had been killing a lot of Marley innocent persons. Armin blew up on the port of Marley, and like Levi obviously killed a lot of people again in Marley. So all of them were committed as sin to some certain extent.
And as well, you know how Coney mentioned that, like you, Berthold, and Arnie and Reiner. He said to Reiner.
Yeah, like it was also surprising because Coney was like a lot of like season 1 Eren. Like if he had like a blind hatred towards somebody or something, he would just like not listen to anybody else's perspective. So it was surprising that he finally came to realize that Reiner and Berthold were like not in wrong.
Yeah, that really makes sense, to be honest. Coney feels like season 1 Eren a lot.
Yeah.
Like he never really developed, but now he's developed. So.
Yeah.
And
Who knows?
also
He
he's
might die. Like he might have like a noble ending. Who knows?
Yeah, I think he will. I don't want Jan to die, but yeah, no, he said all those things about. Like yeah, Reiner also said right, like Eren might have been like
Yeah.
protecting them.
Yeah,
But
like like they even showed the flashback of when Eren like talked with Reiner before attacking with Marley.
yeah, that unbelievable chapter 100.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. Okay. So yeah, all of the things that Reiner said got addressed as soon as the
Yep.
emergency meeting got called.
Yeah.
Like damn, how the fuck that transition was so awesome.
Yeah, like I didn't
That
expect it. I honestly thought that's where the chapter would end, or like they would show like few more panels of them finally reaching Eren's Titan. But I didn't expect
Yeah.
Eren to call an emergency meeting.
Emergency meeting, and even the art was really good in that panel.
Yeah, it was
Like-
so good.
Yeah, and everyone was screaming Eren.
Yeah.
Like everyone was like confessing to Eren this and that about,
Yeah,
about their
and
past.
also the thing is like, why did he turn into a kid in that run? Like it doesn't make sense. Like why and
Yeah.
how? Like in chapter 130 or 131, right, when that freedom panel happened.
Yeah.
After that, we have never seen adult Eren, like his like psyche, right? Like I said, from his body at the end of the
Yeah,
chapter.
that too, right? Like you said a few like when that panel when that chapter dropped that he's like trying to become a kid and like take off his guilt from himself.
Yeah,
to,
yeah, like
feel a little
so
good about
maybe.
himself.
Yeah, so maybe like the Kid Eren we see is like a manifestation of his age regression sort of thing to deal with his trauma.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he wants to be happy, like that he's getting his freedom. Like since he was a kid, he wanted freedom. So
Yeah,
finally he's getting it. So he's like reminiscing back to his former self.
yeah, and it's also there are two irony things about this whole thing. One is Eren hated like the Titans and everything because they took away his freedom, like building these walls and everything. And now
Yeah.
he's taking away everybody's freedom with the help of Titans. And
Yeah,
because of him killing many people, he's finally earned his freedom. So it's just kind of
damn
ironic.
man. And that feeling that you get when you read Attack on Titan,
Yeah.
like this chapter really like focused on that morality.
Yep. And also like why Ymir is like right beside him. It like what's with her? Like is she controlling him or like?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Ymir and Eren standing together, right? Like
Yeah.
him simping beside her. That's the simple. like that's what it means. Like he's like the simp move is basically he's doing the genocide for Ymir. So,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know what's
And also the thing is like I think there are like two potential routes of this going. Either Ymir is controlling him, or Ymir is
Yeah.
trying to like make him like sane. Right now he's insane because of his age regression and everything. So maybe Ymir is the one who summoned all of his friends to try to get him back to his senses.
Yeah, but I think Ymir is in the same boat as Eren because Ymir also faced a lot of persecution, right? During her time.
True. Yeah.
And yeah, like we see when he hugs her from the back, and she cries, and like you can have your freedom, and she cries, and that she's the one who activates the dubbing. It is not Eren.
Yeah.
So and also that scene, we all know that scene where that what is the name of that guy? Ramsey, right?
Yeah.
The little kid who got the little kid who got stomped by the colossal titan. Oh my god, that scene.
Yeah.
Like before he dies, like we see Ymir from his eyes, but he was not an Eldian.
No, wait. Did we see like an armband on his like elbows or anything?
No, I don't know. I don't think he's an Eldian, to be honest. Like he was not from Illyrio, and he was like he was an Oriental, I think. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Uh,
Saudi Arabia or
so
something.
and also the thing was when Eren and Ymir were standing together, we see like the wording was like what like I am free and you're like what and
Free
you're like
to
okay to
stop
take
me.
away my freedom. Yeah, something like that. And I'm thinking, is it either like both of them talking together at the same time or just Eren saying it?
None of their mouths are opening, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like
see,
it is Eren's voice. It is
no,
Eren's
no.
voice. Yeah.
See, whenever like a character speaks, there's like a small bubble indicating towards them if they speak.
Yeah.
But here, there's like no bubble. It was just beside them, beside both of their drawings, saying,
Yeah, it
"I
is
am
like
free
a
now."
it is like a telepathy, right? They are Eldians,
Yeah,
so he's like
yeah,
telepathizing his thoughts towards them. So
yeah.
yeah, it is Eren's voice because they were like shouting Eren.
Oh yeah,
But
true.
but damn
And
everyone,
also,
but
like
both of their
nobody
eyes.
mentioned Ymir.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
So
Yeah, that too, right?
yeah, so either they can't see Ymir or they just were in the heat of moment of finally reuniting with Eren after so much time. It could be
Yeah,
either of
like
them.
it was really suspicious. Like why is a girl near him? I bet
Yeah.
Mikasa was jealous.
Yeah, she could be.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? Like she, I would say aside from Eren, she's the most mentally unstable from the main cast.
Yeah, that's true. But I think she's stabilizing a lot more than before.
Yeah.
Like there hasn't been a rage Mikasa moment for so long.
Ironically, she became more stable after Eren not being with her for so much time.
Yeah. Like you know
Whenever
the
Eren was near her, she was so much unstable.
Yeah, that's true. Like there is a like difference between the official and the like fan made translation. So
Yeah.
in the official translation he said that I called you here so I could speak to you and tell you there's
Okay.
no need for us to speak.
Okay.
And that was not said in the
Unofficial
fan
one.
sub. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
that was like more cruel than what he exactly said in the unofficial version.
Yeah. I mean, like, see, the thing was with Attack on Titan, the official translations, like, for the recent chapters, they were like so wrong and in like every possible wording. So I'm not sure if
Yeah,
I can
it
trust
is.
the official translation.
It is really bad. Like hear this, okay? If you want to stop me, then try to stop me from ever taking another breath. Like it was, it is a lot different from the unofficial one. Like this will
Yeah.
sound really like weird.
Yeah.
In the official one, if you want to stop me, you will have to kill me. It was really simple.
Yeah.
You have to, like this was very dramatic. Then try to stop
Yeah,
me from
dramatic
taking
and
another.
complicated.
Yeah, you are all free. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like the official one feels like a Shakespeare play drama, a dialogue from that.
Yeah, but still Levi was he maintained his composure throughout all that shitty things that happened. Like
Yeah, he was like, if you don't come back, I'll just beat the fuck out of you.
like how does this like, why is Isayama made him so fucking indifferent? Not actually indifferent, obviously, but yeah,
Like
that was such an
like the
epic
thing
moment
with-
that he had.
yeah, like the thing with Levi is no matter what kind of bad situation he's in, he always keeps his composure.
Yeah, like even when the like emergency meeting got called, he did not like even open his
Yeah.
mouth to be shocked. Like he
Yeah,
was just
he was just like, oh, okay,
just-
whatever, this is cool. We just got transferred to a new realm, which I have no clue about.
Yeah. He said what? He heard us or something. Okay. Like, he was like
Yeah.
that. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
Like that's what makes him so charming.
yeah, true.
Damn though.
Okay, so I think we covered every stuff of that emergency meeting, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay, so after that, the most interesting thing about Annie was, if you remember, we have seen like a flashback or like a dream that Annie had after the rumbling event started when she was finally freed. She had a dream
Yeah.
where she was flying, and in this chapter they mentioned how the female Titan had wings.
Yeah.
So it is an unknown
So
ability which even like the Malian soldiers
yeah,
didn't knew
to
about.
be honest, like they really like it was good. Like okay, it makes sense that they can have many kinds of powers, but I think
Yeah,
that info drop was a little too bland. Do you think that? Like it
yeah,
was like
true.
really sudden all of a sudden. Like yeah, okay, the Titans can fly. Okay, female Titan can fly. This Titan used to fly. Okay, I was thinking, okay, like I was cringing a little, like all of a sudden, what the hell is going on?
But the thing was, they kind of showed this in like season 2 opening when like the Beast Titan tramples some stuff. We see like dinosaurs, all these like all of these
Yeah.
flying reptiles, all these things. And
Yeah, I
again,
think,
after she
like,
got freed from the rumbling, she saw a vision of her flying in the sky. Like yeah, this chapter's reveal that reveal felt like bland, but it was at least mentioned before. So I don't think I
Yeah.
had that much of an issue with it.
Yeah, but yeah, I think like that's the reason that Isayama put that scene in the season 2 opening, because it really did
Yeah.
not make any sense at all in the season 2 opening. Like why
Yeah.
the fuck would whales and dinosaurs and flying dinosaurs and all that shit come with the Beast Titan? Like how does
Yeah,
that make
like-
sense?
And this is another flex by Isayama. When did season 2 come out? 2017, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
3
Yeah,
years in
I-
advance it is.
everything is overshadowed in this series. Like I cannot comprehend how much more is there.
Yeah,
There's too
true.
much.
Like
Yeah.
like it's the same with when you like realize when you completed the test, but when you flip the paper there's like a whole another section of questions that you have to write.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan
That's the
is
thing
like
that's the thing with Attack on Titan. Man. Like if you
Yeah.
don't say it twice, you haven't seen it.
yeah,
even the anime.
basically. Yeah,
Yeah. Like I'm
I
thinking
had
that
to like both of us had to rewatch multiple times the anime, and we still don't figure out everything.
yeah. Like it was like some of the things were overshadowed so well. Like even like it is really deceptive, right? Like how they
Yeah.
revealed Annie in the first season.
Yeah,
They revealed Annie, like she's a Titan. Like we already knew that she was the female Titan because the female Titan looked a lot like her.
Yep.
And,
and
did you
blonde
predict
hair.
it? Did you predict it
Yeah, it
before?
was obvious.
Yeah, it was
Like
obvious for everyone.
Yeah, as soon as I saw her, oh, this is that blonde bitch with Reiner and everybody.
Yeah, and it was really obvious. And also then after that, the first 4 or 5, right? Yeah, 5 episodes of season 2 felt like really. I think I got bored from those 5 episodes a little bit.
Wow, really?
Like no, not that part. Like Utgard Castle part, right?
Yeah.
The Utgard Castle part, like when Ymir jumped. Okay, I was like not really interested in that part. Like, okay, Ymir is
Okay.
also a Titan. Okay, I was like that.
Yeah,
That
like
was
the
my
thing
reaction.
about
for that.
like the thing about that particular arc was we didn't have any characters which were attached to. Armin,
Yeah.
Mikasa, Eren, Sasha, all of them were not present in that castle. Only the characters we didn't care about or like they didn't show properly were in it. So yeah,
Like, I was
I could agree
intrigued by it,
why
but-
that it could have felt bored.
Yeah, like the first parts were good, but as soon as that Ymir reveal was done, like so poorly, so I was
Yeah.
like, okay, she's also a Titan. Okay, like I was not at all surprised, and I was like even my face was not like, yeah, oh, okay, this is
Wow.
surprising. Did you feel that?
Yeah, like it was unexpected, but it was like okay, cool. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Like it didn't
like-
blow my mind away, or it felt like important.
yeah, that's the flex exactly. That's how
Yeah.
that's how Isayama flex. Like he just like he made the both of the reveals of the other Titans so like
Casual.
obvious, casual and
Yeah.
obvious. And for
Yeah.
Bertold and Reiner, are you fucking kidding me? Who fucking drops info like that? That was when I would realize like they were like okay, so I was like a little bored, so they were
Okay.
like hyping me, like trying to like make me more hyped for this scene or something, because I really lost it when that scene came. Yeah,
And also the thing was, I caught up with Attack on Titan when that episode dropped. Everybody was like posting on Facebook and Twitter and every social media, Attack on Titan is the greatest thing ever. And I was like, okay, I should watch it now. And thankfully, I
Yeah,
wasn't spoiled about the reveal, so it really blew my mind up.
yeah, that was something else. Like that changes your perspective for the anime, like how
Yeah,
Reiner cries
yeah,
for them, like he has split personality or something, and then
yeah. Like, to be honest, that scene weighs more weight after the stuff with Marley and everything, with the new
yeah,
chapters.
yeah, because even now, like nobody really likes Reiner, the anime onlys. Nobody likes Reiner.
Yeah,
Like, okay, they think that people think that he's crazy, that
yep,
he has a split personality, but they think that he's evil, just like Zeke. But
yeah,
nobody really thinks about Bertold, like how Bertold, like before he like transformed into the Colossal Titan, he said all those things.
yep.
Like nobody thinks that part. Okay, like nobody thinks that okay,
The
they are all evil.
Yeah, like the thing is, I have this friend who has only seen the anime. I'm begging him to read the manga, but he is not he's not budging a bit. So
Yeah,
I told him like currently my favorite characters in Attack on Titan are Eren, Eren, Reiner, and Levi. And he was like, "Why
yeah,
the fuck is
Reiner.
this guy is above Levi?"
Yeah,
And like yeah, the anime watchers will not be that much of a fan of Reiner right now, but after the stuff with
yeah,
season 4, everybody will really like him.
yep. Damn, Reiner is a great character.
Yeah,
Yeah, the way like he's the most genuine, I guess. Like the most his character arc was really real for the first. How many chapters was it?
The Marley arc,
90. Yeah, it was like 90 to 100.
99.
Till 99.
Yeah,
Not 100. Yeah. In 99, he like sees Eren in the basement.
At the end of 99 chapter, he meets Eren at the basement.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how many episodes like Reiner's arc will be.
I would hope it's at least like 3 to 4 episodes, because if they rush it, people won't be connected with the entire cast of Marley, Gabby, and
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, like just how they did for like Levi, right? For season 3, part 1.
Yeah,
Like they are, like Levi had a really good character arc for season 3, part 1, but they didn't really like do it very well in the anime. So I really don't want that to happen with Reiner, because that is a really significant part for the anime. Like even the poster, right? Like we see Reiner down there. Like like the manga readers really feel for Reiner in that panel, but the anime onlys are like, okay, this motherfucker is going down. Like, that's how the anime onlys are thinking, to be honest.
Yep.
Like we are like, oh my god, okay, this panel is so, and the others are like, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Take
so
this
I might
motherfucker
piss off some Naruto fans, but I think Reiner is like a better handled version of Pain from Shippuden, because the relationship that Reiner and Eren share is very reminiscent to Pain and Naruto. Like how both of them have the same end goal, and both of them are like very similar in like a lot of terms, but their ideologies differ fundamentally. So that's the reason why they clash. And
but now it is a Uno reverse card, right? Because Eren is in the place of Pain. He's destroying everything. He's committing genocide. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
committing genocide for the biggest simp move in manga history. I don't think we should say this anymore.
Yeah, and also the thing is, if you think about it, when the first season started, we only thought humans existed inside these walls. If Eren completely kills everybody, then that fact will remain true.
Yeah. Damn.
So,
like,
it's just insane.
That is such an irony, man.
Yeah, like I don't think any like main protagonist ever committed this amount of murder in any fiction.
Yeah, and also like I don't that thing has not been addressed. Like, why is he being so cruel towards his friends?
Yep.
Like, but yeah, I think he's like acting it out. He just wants them to stop him, like, the Avengers.
Yeah, like I also find it crazy because we had 2 entire chapters focusing on like how Eren felt and how he tried to change the future when he first entered Marley with 130 and 131. But even still now we don't know what his true goal is.
Actually, we that is like a flashback, right? Like he was like
Yeah.
thinking those things before, so we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
really know like what he is thinking right now. Like he's sleeping.
Yep.
Like his eyes are closed, right?
Yeah, his eyes are
That
closed.
thing confused. Yeah, that thing confused me the most when they showed him like inside the Titan. And the Titan's eyes are open, but his eyes are closed. Like
Yeah,
what is
and
going
like
on?
it also makes sense that Kid Eren is like okay with it because he murdered like 2 or 3 guys to save Mikasa in the very beginning. So I don't think he wouldn't mind killing like millions of people for the sake of his freedom. Kid Eren.
Okay.
Yeah,
But still, man.
yeah, like if you think about it, the entire 3 seasons of Eren, like he just like fucking hated everybody who did anything bad. So
Yeah, like he said in the first season, right? That scene when he said like, if you try to take my freedom from me, then I will take it from you.
Yeah, I'll take away yours.
Another flex by Isayama as well.
Yeah,
But
and also the weird thing is that kind of dialogue will only be said by an antagonist in any other kind of stories, but in Attack on Titan, the main protagonist said it.
Yeah, and also there is like one thing that bugs me the most. Like,
Okay.
I think that arc of young Eren, the Kid Eren.
Yeah.
Like how he was like very dark and he took his freedom, like he killed those people. I think that nature of Eren should have been like portrayed more in the anime. Do you think that?
Yeah,
like, I think that makes sense. Like for the things that are happening now, like how it happened with Gon, right? Like he's a really dark character. We know that he has all these character traits, but he was like really
No, like the thing with Gon was like he was like kind of like neutral when Killua killed somebody in front of him, but like he didn't kill somebody because he wanted to, right? But like Eren, he was just like, okay, screw it, I'm just going to kill just for the sake of trying to protect my friends.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it should have been like shown more, like that part of Eren
true.
Being so cruel and killing people without any remorse, like before the time skip.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you show things like that in the first season of anime, I don't think people would have continued, because if the main character is doing it, I think many people will be turned off by that. So like they can easily explore that flashback in season 4 if they wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. Who
knows? Like Isayama might like rewrite a few of the scenes to tie back everything with season 1. How with Kid Eren, how he did the things.
Like who knows? Who knows? There might have.
Yeah.
Some really know about.
Yeah.
Like there's undoubtedly some like that we still don't know about, like something that is like just staring us in the face, but we still don't recognize it. Okay.
I would say the best way to sum up Attack on Titan as a whole is it's like a puzzle which you can't finish no matter what. No matter what kind of IQ you hold, you just can't find the last piece to finally finish the puzzle and picture everything.
Bro, wait a minute, okay? Like mother is calling.
Okay.
দেবে না এখন খাবো না নিয়ে যাও কোথাও এসে করছি তো কিছু রেকর্ড করছি রাখো Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, did I cut you in the middle of it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it is such a puzzle, man. Does it? I don't know if all of the things that have happened will be addressed by the ending.
Who knows?
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, wait. I have seen like a rumor on Twitter that the core one of Attack on Titan is 10 episodes.
Are you serious? It is split?
it's a rumor. It's not confirmed. It's not leaked. It's by an it's not by trustworthy source, I would say.
10 episodes does not make sense.
Yeah, like
Why?
so yeah, we still don't know if it's true or not. So I think we should keep our expectations low. I think that's the best thing to do for season.
Oh damn, man! Like I really want the anime to be really good. Like
Yeah,
the OSTs and we don't need to worry about the OSTs.
yeah,
We
like
have-
OST and voice acting will be phenomenal no matter what. But the animation and
Yeah.
pacing,
we already know the voice acting is phenomenal.
yeah,
Like that legendary scene that is going to happen.
yep.
A little bit of it was teased. Like they know which things to tease in the trailer.
Yeah, I think like even if they release like a second trailer, I don't know what could they show without not spoiling anything from the first half.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like there is no potential for a second trailer, but also like season 3 part 2 didn't have a second trailer. It only
Yeah.
had one.
Yeah,
So
we
I
don't
don't
have
think
one.
they will release it. It doesn't even
May-
need actually like just the what poster is enough for them. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they could release like a 30-second or 20-second clip of like the first 3 episodes mashed together or something.
But they already did that. Like the first, the trailer was like about 5 episodes long. I mean, there are a lot of scenes from the first 5 episodes
Yeah.
and also from the later
Yeah,
episodes. Actually, it was all
Yeah,
mixed.
like they showed till like chapter 100, like the main stuff they showed.
Yeah.
So I would
Even
say it's like
past
5
chapter
episodes
100.
worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, they also showed things that happened in chapter 129.
No, like I meant like the stuff they showed. Like most of the part were like the first 5 to
Yeah.
6 episodes.
Yeah, just the teaser things, like the
Yeah.
Ymir thing, Ymir
Yeah.
and Eren being in the paths, and all
Yep.
those were like really big spoilers. But hopefully
Wait,
they don't mix into them.
Wait, I think we should wrap the podcast and then we can discuss.
Yeah. Okay. So the podcast is getting too long.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I think we simmed enough about Attack on Titan and the ongoing anime. And we'll
Yep.
see you guys soon in the next video. And wait, make sure to comment, subscribe, and like. And your feedback will really help us in terms of like improving our audio quality or like our way of speaking or anything else. So
Yep.
and also the podcast might be available on Spotify. We are looking into it. If it's possible, we'll definitely upload it to Spotify every week from now on.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
it
guess
then.
that's it. Take care,
Yeah.
guys. Peace.